हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम ऑल ऑफ़ यू इन माय यूट्यूब चैनल रुद्रा स्टडी सर्कल। मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल रुद्रा स्टडी सर्कल में आप लोगों का स्वागत है। इन दिस वीडियो आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन क्रैंक निकल्सन मेथड। दिस क्रैंक निकल्सन मेथड इज एप्लीकेबल फॉर पैराबोलिक PDs. The example is heat equation. If you apply the finite difference scheme on the parabolic equation or heat equation, so we get the one implicit formula that is called the Crank-Nicolson. How to apply the finite difference scheme on parabolic equation? I have given already one video. That link of that video I will give in the description box. Let us see one problem based on the Crank-Nicolson method. So this is the implicit method, or we say two steps method. Okay, so if I draw here, if you take these nodes, so this will be suppose I comma j node. Okay, I comma j node, so this will be I plus 1 comma j node, fine, and this will be I minus 1 comma j node. And this is the first time step. And if you go the next time step, so if you come here, so this is the jth level, this is the j plus 1th level, right? So this will be I will be same and it will be j plus 1. This node if you take, so I plus 1, j plus 1, and if you take this node, so it will be I minus 1 and j plus 1. So this is the implicit scheme and based in two time step level. So I is, if you take the x and y plane, so here x axis and time t, so I represents the coordinate for this x axis and j represent for the time t. Then here the coefficient will be, I'll write the coefficient here lambda, and here 2 minus 2 lambda. I'll tell you what is the lambda. Again here lambda, here minus lambda, 2 plus 2 lambda and minus lambda. Then the Crank-Nicolson formula will be, we can write here minus lambda and u I minus 1 j plus 1, fine, plus 2 plus 2 lambda and u I comma j plus 1 minus lambda u I plus 1 j plus 1 equal to lambda u I minus 1 comma j plus 2 minus 2 lambda u I comma j plus lambda u I plus 1 comma j. So this is your Crank-Nicolson formula. This is your Crank-Nicolson formula. If you take the heat equation ut equal to alpha uxx and apply the finite difference scheme, then we'll have, this is your x-axis. So if h is the length of subinterval in the x-axis and k is the length of interval in t-axis, so your lambda equal to k alpha by h square. Let us see one problem, then we'll understand this formula. And one more thing, if lambda equal to 1, we get the simplified form of this formula. You know, if lambda equal to 1, so we get the simplified form of this formula. Lambda equal to 1 means what we get? So we get the u I minus 1 j plus 1 plus 4 u I comma j plus 1 minus u I plus 1 j plus 1 equal to lambda u minus 1 comma j plus, so lambda equal to 1 here, So ui plus 1 comma j. So this is a simplified form of Crank-Nicolson method, lambda equal to 1. So let us see one problem and see how we can apply this Crank-Nicolson formula. So the question is, using Crank-Nicolson method, solve ut equal to uxx subject to condition ux comma 0 equal to 100x 1 minus x, u0 comma t equal to u1 comma t equal to 0, and x range is given 0 to 1. So we need to compute u for first time step, where h equal to 1 by 4 and k equal to 1 by 64 is given. Okay, so let us try to find first lambda. So lambda equal to k alpha by h square. Fine. So here alpha equal to 1, utt equal to we have alpha square uxx, so alpha equal to 1, so k equal to 1 by 64 into h by h square means 1 by 16, so 1 by 4. So lambda equal to 1 by 4. Fine. Okay, so now let us see the notation first. So here okay, so this is the u00. Let us take u00, and this is 0 to 1 we have, right, x range, and h equal to 1 by 4. So this is a 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4. So we have 3 internal nodes, right? 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4, and last 4 by 4. So this is the value of u at 0 0 means u00. Value of here we can denote u1 comma 0. Fine. This is the u2 comma 0, and this is the u3 comma 0, and this is the u4 comma 0. This is the 0 time step, and this is the first time step. So k equal to 1 by 64. So this length is 1 by 64 time. So here u value will be u1 comma 0. Fine. And here we have u2 comma 0, and here we have u3 comma 0. Here we have 0 u x equal to 0. No, here we have, yeah, and 1 here 1 step u11. Here we have u01. Fine. And here we have u02, u11, and here we have 2 1. Here we have u31, and here we have u41. Okay, so j equal to 1 first time step, and I is vary from 0 1 2 3 4. So this is notation we have, right? u01, u11, u21, u31, u41. So now let us see the boundary condition. So if you see the boundary condition, so here u00, so x equal to 0, so we get that at this line. Now let us see the boundary condition. So the value is given ux comma 0. It means t equal to 0 x axis. So here we have 100 x 1 minus x on the x axis. Fine. And on the y is u0 comma t, means x equal to 0, y axis this value, u value is 0, and again 1 comma t, so this value is 0. Okay, so we need to find the value of here u00 is 0, u40 is 0. Only you have to find this u1 comma 0, u2 comma 0, u3 comma 0. So these are the boundary condition. So let us see, if you make this table here, so if this is the x, this is the t. So x equal to we have 0, 1 by 4, 1 by 2, 3 by 4, and 1, right? And t equal to 0 first time step. So the value of u at 0 0 we get the 0, and the value of u at x equal to 1 by 4. So x equal to 1 by 4, so we get 100 into x into 1 minus 1 by 4. So we get 18.75. Fine. If x equal to 1 by 2, so the value of u20 we get the 25. Fine. And 354 means again we get the 18.75, and 1 means we get the 0. So this is the boundary condition. So we can write here u00 equal to 0. Fine. u1 comma 0 equal to 18.75, and u equal to u3 comma 0 also, and the last one that u2 comma 0 equal to 25. So these are the boundary condition. Now let us apply the Crank-Nicolson formula. So this is the Crank-Nicolson formula. So lambda equal to 1 by 4. So lambda equal to 1 by 4. So if you substitute lambda equal to 1 by 4, so we get here. So for this problem, the first step we get lambda equal to minus 1 by 4, right? So we get minus 1 by 4 u I minus 1 comma j plus 1. Fine. First term. Second term we get plus 2 plus 2 lambda. So we get 5 by 2. 5 by 2 u I comma j plus 1. And again we get minus 1 by 4 u I plus 1 j plus 1. So this is the first term equal to lambda equal to again 1 by 4 u I minus 1 comma j plus 2 minus 2 into 1 by 4, so we get 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 u I comma j plus 1 by 4 u I plus 1 comma j. So this is the formula we get for this particular problem, lambda equal to 1 by 4. So this is the formula we have, right? Now let us try to write. So if you see this graph, so here we have only for first time step we have these three unknowns, u11, u21, u31. So we'll find out the three algebraic equation. I'll try to solve it. So first equation we get I equal to, so we take that I and j value. So first equation we take I equal to 1 and j equal to 0. So we get first equation. Let us see. So we get the minus 1 by 4 and u I minus 1. So it will be u0, 0, 1, fine, plus 5 by 2 u1 and 0 plus 1, 1, 1, fine, minus 1 by 4 and u2 and j plus 1 means 1 equal to 1 by 4 u I minus 1. So 0 and j is 0 plus 3 by 2 u1 comma 0 plus 1 by 4 u I plus 1 means 2 and j equal to 0. So this is the equation. So if you see here, so the boundary condition u01 is 0 and u11, u21, these are known, u0 is 0 is the 0, fine, and u10 we have 18.75 and u20 we have 25, right? 25. So your if you simplify, so finally we get that equation minus u21 plus 10 u11 equal to 137.5, first equation. So this is the first equation. And if you find the second equation, the same formula, we'll put I equal to 2, and j equal to 0. I equal to 2, j equal to 0 in the same formula. Then we get, if you simplify, so we get I equal to 2 and j equal to 0. So we'll get minus 1 by 4, and I minus 1 means 1, j plus 1 means 1, plus 5 by 2, u2 1 minus 1 by 4, u3, and j 0 plus 1 means 1, equal to 1 by 4, I minus 1 means 1 and j means 0, plus 3 by 2, u2 comma 0 plus 1 by 4, u3 comma 0. Fine. So this is the equation, second equation. And if you see the boundary condition, so u1 comma 0, so u1 comma 0 is 18.75. fine. u2 comma 0 is 25, and u3 comma 0 is 18.75. so if you simplify, so finally second equation we get minus u11 minus u31 plus 10 u21 equal to 187.5. This is the second equation. And third equation, in the same pattern, we'll put I equal to 3 and j equal to 0. So we get the third equation. So you put I equal to 3, j equal to 0. So we get minus 1 by 4. Let me write here. So I equal to 3, j equal to 0 means minus 1 by 4, and u2 and j plus 1 means 1, plus 5 by 2, u3, j plus 1 means 1, minus 1 by 4, u4 1, equal to 1 by 4, ui minus 2, 0 plus 3 by 2, u3 0 plus 1 by 4, u4 comma 0. Fine. So this is your third equation. And if you see the boundary condition, so boundary condition, so your u21 is unknown, u31 is unknown, u41 equal to 0, this we know, and u20 equal to 25, and u30 equal to 18.75, and u40 equal to 0. So if you simplify, so we get the minus u21 plus 10, u31 equal to 137.5. So these three equation we got. So first equation we got minus u21 plus 10 u11 equal to 137.5, and second equation minus u11 minus u31 plus 10 u2 equal to 187.5, and third equation minus u21 plus 10 u31 equal to 137.5. so these three equation we have, and three are known. So if you solve these three equation, then we get the value of unknown is u11 equal to 15.94, and u21 equal to 21.9, and u31 equal to 15.56. so this is the value of u for the first time step. So if you see this graph, so we got the value of u11, u21, u31 for the first time step. If you want to get the second type step, so we get this level, and we can get the, again we can form the three equation and get the three equation, and we can get the any number of time step value using the Crank-Nicolson method. Thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thanks again.